Okay. I've got a bunch of calls here that I want to go to. Why don't you give me a fresh list, or is this a fresh list, John? It is a fresh list because I haven't taken calls in about 30, 40 minutes. Let's go ahead and go to some of those phone calls, and then we've got the guest coming up who had the AR-15 strapped to his back in Arizona that made international headlines as the domesticated population of the planet shook in fear at someone other than the police or military with a gun. Let's go ahead and talk to Tom in Georgia. Tom, you're on the air.
Hey, Alex, God bless you, and excellent prayer earlier. One of our biggest weapons, and I think we've got a pretty sharp one, is the sword. And remember what Jesus said, a house divided amongst itself cannot stand. While you were out yesterday, Kansas City, Missouri, are giving trial vaccines to 6-month to 17-year-olds, not to make you blow up or anything on that.
No, I did see that. No, they're giving trial vaccines in Texas, Missouri, all 50 states. Main state, Texas, is where it started. And I read all the mainstream news articles where a large percentage are dying of brain degenerative disorder. I mean, they get paralyzed and die, quit breathing. And they tell the doctors, just be quiet. Don't just tell us quietly that they're dying. Keep it quiet. And it's just incredible.
I have one question for your next guest, if you could maybe ask him. What is that 4409? I heard you on, you were mentioned on a talk show program last night, and they weren't talking real highly of you, but it was publicity all the same, and I'll listen for your answer.
Well, hold on. What is what?
4409. They said something about 4409 program.
Maybe it doesn't really ring a bell, and I mean, what was it in context of? What were they saying it dealt with?
Well, it was dealing with Chris, about you and all your listeners are lunatics, the same old rhetoric.
What show was it?
It was out of Atlanta. I don't even know. It was just some clowns. They didn't have much respect for him, myself personally. So. And
what they were? I mean, 4409. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a YouTube video on it, but I didn't really. Understand.
Wait! A guy was wearing a T-shirt that said 4409.
I guess I don't know. I just YouTubed it, and it was some different things that you have. Bits and pieces of a lot of your stuff from the past, and it didn't really. I don't know if they were just saying that to throw off their boss.
No. You know what? It took me about a minute. Freedom's Phoenix, the active libertarian group that handed out, now it's over 30,000 DVDs of the Obama deception there at the university. One of the channels is called 4409, and yes, a guy is wearing an orange shirt that says that. So if I was going 4409, and then quite a riddle, but I did, and my guys did pick it up, and they're doing a great job. My crew got it up on screen, so yes, that is what they're angry about, and I guess they're mad because I'm exposing how the feds and the senators are openly announcing they're getting ready to restrict free speech on the web. So I appreciate your call, Tom. By the way, up on prisonplanet.com, Paul Watson just did several more articles today. They are removing the Obama fascist, ObamaInfowars.com flyers all over Facebook, all over MySpace, all over Flickr. They do not allow the Obama Joker images that are on the T-shirts we sell and the free flyers we have at Infowars.com. And see, somebody who hasn't gone public kind of altered another fellow's poster and put socialism under it and put it up on a few underpasses in California. And the media came out flipping out, saying this is racist, this is evil, this is bad, should they be arrested? And so I went on air and I said, what was this, 2 weeks ago? I said, we're not going to allow ourselves to be intimidated. We're not going to allow them to go on the news and say socialism's the new N-word or whatever. We're going to have a contest in legal, lawful, commons areas where people put up handbills and things to go out and put these up. And now all over the country, and it's just very, very exciting, and it's got the feds hopping mad because other people think, wow, I could go out and put my message up on telephone poles or in commons areas. But what the police are saying is, look, you can put a garage sale up, you can put a pro-Obama. We're not going to make a deal out of that. We're going to flip out and basically call it terrorism if you criticize the president. And they got state attorney generals investigating, and they're just flipping out because they're scared of not just taking over the town hall meetings, not just going to the press conferences, going to city councils, county commissioners, calling to talk radio. They are scared of you putting up posters. It's the equivalent of Benjamin Franklin and Thomas Jefferson and the printing press. For 10 years or more, before 1776, really started in 1775, they just signed the Declaration of Independence in 1776, July 4th. People always email me going, 1775, dummy, it's 1776. 1776 is the full declaration. Lexington and Concord are April 19th, 1775. But side issue. The point is that that all of this is happening. All of this is going on. And they are scared of this and then coming out trying to intimidate and scare people and now censoring it. Remember, 3 days after I started this contest a few weeks ago, we had videos up there with tens of thousands of views that had gone on the main page of YouTube. And so YouTube went in and erased them saying they were racist. And the only thing in there was me saying Obama as the Joker, nothing about his race. So the message is you criticize him or you lampoon him, which is a totally American thing to do of any president. You know, Ronald Reagan is this, as a vampire. George Bush is a devil. Bill Clinton is a demon. Bill Clinton is Pinocchio. They're saying you can't do this, and then they call racism, which injects race into the debate. But I want to commend all of you that have put the posters up and gotten them out because you've done just an amazing thing. You've got talk radio nationwide, mainstream news, CNN, Fox, local TV stations. I mean, I can't even keep track of them. If you just search engine the term Joker poster and click the news function of Google or startpage.com or the other search engines that are out there, but search under news, you'll just see hundreds of stories. I mean, I don't have time making films and doing everything else to even track this. I've been trying to judge all these videos. I think San Francisco is going to win, but I've got a bunch of videos in the inbox I've got to go over and make sure because every time I think I've seen them all, I find more. So it looks like San Francisco is going to be announced the winner tomorrow. The fellows out in San Francisco for their art direction. They're winning for their great art direction, the way they placed them, the style of the video editing. As I said, it would go off the number of posters and off the style and quality of the video. Though, you know, they didn't exactly follow the rules. Is that funny? It is somewhat funny they broke the rules and did sneak up right behind police repeatedly and post them right behind. But that's the cops see them doing it. It's so everybody posts them all over San Francisco. I mean, it's really a form of art, all the different posters and things that are up. I always like to take photographs myself when I'm traveling of like a wall with just tons of, you know, handbills put up on it. But the question is, a lot of cities don't have laws and rules against this. I've seen articles where newspapers are saying, our city doesn't have a law against handbills. Pass one now. Stop the Joker. I mean, these local ninnies, and they are the minority, the control freaks. They are the minority of the people commenting, writing letters. But you see them in these articles saying, you know, we can't allow this. It's so scary. It's so awful. It's not bad to steal $23.7 trillion. It's not bad to kill 1,300,000 Iraqis. It's not bad that major vaccines have live cancer viruses in them, according to major German and British newspapers. It's not bad that the flu shots are killing large numbers of people with Guillain-Barré's syndrome, admitted. It's not bad that any of this is happening. None of this is bad. None of this is a problem. All that matters is that we need to learn how to grovel and be good little slaves and not put a poster up. You know, the message is, this is like terrorism. This is a hate crime. This is evil.